Hi there, Matteo from GMB Crash here. So thank you for joining us. Sorry for the delay. I've been a little bit sick recently, so today I got some time and I've been checking your GMB Wizard Audi report. So let's have a look together on the things that you can work on, especially on the website side. I've seen a lot of things that you can improve, especially in the content of the website, the way that you can work on your location pages, the way that you can structure and add more geo-relevancy to the content, to the business posts, and etc. So from the overall score, it seems that you got a pretty high score, 75%. And here from this section, I see that you need more work on the business post, and we should also take a closer look to the site link analysis. So site link analysis is basically the section that shows you things that you should work on your website. And after taking a closer look on your website, I have spot a couple of things that I will point later in the video. So stick with me in the video and let's go to the next section, okay? I don't see a problem with the business categories that you are using, okay? So you are including all the relevant categories, and what I recommend you is always thinking how you can further improve the content on your website based on the primary and additional categories. So I recommend including more mention of your primary and additional category plus geolocation on your website. And this is something like that I constantly see across like several audits. People are overlooking at this. And this is something that you should also put more effort into the way that you are addressing the content for your Google My Business post. It's important that you build relevancy around the primary and the additional category, because the primary and additional category are basically the words that are sending signals to Google of what's your business about. And this must also reflect on your content across not only the website, the web pages, but also the business post, the product, and the services that you are providing to the clients. Okay, so you should always reinforce the content on your website targeting the primary and additional category, the business post, product, and services. Okay, you can also export all the data via CSV. So if you have a virtual assistant, or you have a person that is taking care of your content, you can always export data via CSV download, and you can send it to them and explaining what they have. Anyway, all the information that I'm I'm giving you now are also being inserted into our ebook, the GMB Crash protocol, which is available for all the monthly and all the paid user. I will check later in which section is the bonus is stored, because still some people is reaching out of me asking where the bonuses are, and they basically don't click further the bonus section, and they just stop on the bonus section. They don't check on the other sections as well. So let's go on the second part. I don't see any problem, because you are an SAB, so you don't have a business address. What I recommend is basically maybe insert an additional business attribute, a couple of additional attributes more, like require appointments. So if you have anything else that you would like to point in terms of business attributes, please do that. Let's have a look about the pictures. What I would like to do here is I recommend you having a closer look on the amount of pictures that are being posted, being published from third parties on the competitors. Of course, here you have a one picture, but let's say for the number two spot, it got like 31 pictures. You got like 173 pictures, and I think that the majority of the pictures that you upload are coming. I, you probably upload a lot of pictures, and if you are familiar also with the geotagging, I'm getting to geotagging photos. There are like several video trainings modules into the GMB Crash bonuses, where I'm teaching basically how you can uh, you can geotag pictures using Google technologies. How you can geotag videos, and it's very important that you just don't upload pictures, but you upload pictures to geotag that stick. So when you upload the pictures, if you use any other method, basically Google will not be able to read the geo coordinates and all the geo data that you are attaching to the pictures. You have published a lot of great pictures. So what I would like to do here, it's also asking to a couple of clients, or if you do, for example, if you do any job, or if you got any satisfied client on different geolocation where you would like to get like more visibility, you can request clients to please upload pictures directly from their own mobile, because when you upload pictures from your mobile, all the EXIF data gets attached to the pictures. And this is the way that, you insert in a natural way, in an organic way, geotag and geo-relevant information to the pictures. Okay, so this is what I recommend. You can ask clients to upload pictures from their mobile devices, or if you are installing like lights, or if you are doing some job, you can just take a couple of minutes, take a couple of pictures of the job that you made, and then from the location itself, you can upload pictures into the business listing, so that you will start showing Google that uh, you made a job, you made something, you made an installation on specific, because the pictures will basically reflect the geodata from that specific location where you are at. Okay, so this is something that I recommend regardless the pictures. And then I see that you are doing post. You are doing business posts, but from what I see here, it seems like the posts are very short, and you are not linking back to the website in many business posts. So in this case, you have a sign up, which is linking to an 404 page, which is bad, super bad. I don't recommend doing this. I recommend like always linking back to your location pages or home page. Okay? This is what I recommend. So I recommend also checking out all the business posts here, and see, you know, see the business posts that's linking back to 404 pages, or page here they are linking back to holidaylife.net, which is not even opening up now. This post also, whenever you publish like offers and stuff, pay attention that they will not expire. especially now that the Christmas season is coming through. So I recommend you like pay attention in the way that you are publishing like offers. You need to keep all the offers on update. And you also need to publish enough content. So what I recommend here is like review your Google post, create business post using 225 words, having the business post linking back to the home page, service pages, location pages, okay? Having the business post linking back using the learn more or book now CTA, because this is like giving you a do follow link, and having the business post interlinking. So what I recommend you is like you need to think about the business post like in the same way that you are thinking about a blog post, an article. So you need to create a business post with using like your main keywords plus geolocation. So let's say that your main keyword is Christmas light installation. Okay, this site cannot be reached. Let's see the nearby area. So you should do like, for example, Christmas light installation in some river. Okay, so you just imagine this as your H1. Okay, and then you will start creating the content like you start mentioning all the areas that are correlated to you can take some information from directly from Google, and you can also add like hyperlocal hyperlocal details about Sun River, who you are, what your company does, and where. So here I'd mention, you can start also mentioning, like as I say before, primary and additional categories. Okay, hyperlocal details about some river, and then you can add like for more a call to action within the post. Okay, for more information, please contact us. Then you can add a link back to your contact us page, which I don't see it. Okay, whatever. You can link back to the home page in this case. Okay. Find us on Google Maps, and then add a link back to your and then you can do like read a 5-star review about us. And ideally here, if you have a review that is coming from a client from some river, you can basically let's see. Okay, basically you can link back to this. Okay, and you can also do you can also link back to a previous business post. Read another post about Christmas light installation in Sun River. And then what I recommend is like, you know, grabbing the URL of a previous Google My Business post, but not the share URL of the business post, but you can grab it like this. Basically. You can link back to this, or what I do, basically I use Bitly, and I try to manipulate I try to manipulate the link adding some keywords on it, like for example, like like this. Okay. Boom. And then I use the learn more, and then I link the learn more of the book now, linking back to, in this case, to the Sun River location. Okay. Sun River location page. Okay. So be sure that you are covering all the information about who you are, what your company does in Sun River, which area of Sun River, if you can go, if you can narrow down the geolocation details, and you can add like more or hyperlocal details about Sun River and the nearby areas, please do that. And you know, try to use all the 220, 225, 230 words, and then you add within the body, within the content, the more information. For more information, please contact us, and you link back to the website. Find us on Google Maps, and you link back to the Google Maps share URL, and then read the 5-star review about us, and then you link back to a specific reviews that you've got from a clients, from a previous clients, from a current clients, from a new clients in Sun River. Okay, try to be very specific in the way that you are building the post, so everything will be about, for example, Sun River. And you need to use content, because if you don't use enough content, you will not get indexing. So we want to try to get like as much post in index, and this is the way why I'm recommending you to use as much content as possible. And if you use just a little bit of content and you are just posting, for example, a pictures, you are not interlinking, you are not linking back properly to your website or to another business post, it's not effective. So I've noticed that your competitors are not linking back to, they are not creating live business posts. So what I recommend is always like taking advantage. It doesn't really matter if nobody in your niche is using business posts, you need to use it. And that's what I recommend. Always try to use and squeeze all the resources, because if Google creates the function, the business post function, it means that they want us using it. Okay. So like any other field or any other features or function of Google business, if it's there, it means that Google wants us to use it. Okay. So this is what I recommend regardless the business post. Okay. That's it. And then let's go down and let's have a look. You got a lot of reviews. So what I recommend you is like try to get these words of trust into your Google reviews. So we have marked in orange all the most relevant keywords that are popping up from the top competitors. Okay. And if you are wondering why the number one business is ranking there, it's just a matter of CTR, or probably there are a lot of other like factors that are influencing. But here I'm recommending you all that you can influence and control all the areas where you can take an action. So you can use the wizard and you can use the audit to get like an initial look at things. But then you need to understand and you need to know how to process the initial data to get somewhere. So all the information that are in that you are getting through the audit are just like your starting point. So it doesn't matter if you don't see like relevant keywords popping up for the spot number one. It's probably something else that is triggering for them, like the spot number one. But like for the spot number two, I already see that we can take an advantage over it. And this is the reason why we are using the place topics to collect like the most relevant keywords, the word of trust that are coming up from the number two spot reviews. So what does it mean like professional 26? It means like that holiday out Christmas lighting got 26 reviews with the word professional in it. Or they got like 9 reviews mentioning the word house, 6 reviews mentioning the word team, 5 reviews mentioning the word team price, etc. So what you can do, you can outreach existing clients. I've been already talk about this in a previous video. So what I do recommend is like you can outreach previous clients and you can say how was your experience with us? We understand that you don't have enough time during the day, you're busy, you got things to do. So we create a couple of examples for you. Feel free to use it. And please feel free to use any of the example below that best reflecting your business experience with us. And in the 2-3 examples that you made up for them, you can start inserting keywords. Okay. I have seen recently case studies that points that keywords are not influencing, the keywords into the reviews are not influencing the ranking. We run several tests on a monthly basis, and keywords into reviews are influencing from our tests, from what we have seen, the keywords into the reviews are influencing the ranking, and they are also influencing the way that Google Mom is processing data. So I also recommend you to check a previous video that I made, regardless Google Mom is processing all the information regardless entities in relationship to the search query. So Google is not processing like the Google business profile as a single entity, but every single element that is inside the Google business profile is basically influencing the way that Google sees and reads information from business listing. So every single piece of information is important, and it's also defining the entity. So Google Business is an entity, and whatever you do in terms of content, whatever you got in terms of content, pictures, reviews, business posts, primary additional categories, business attributes, whatever you do, whatever you are inserting as information detail in, are seen and sees from Google as part of the equation, okay? So everything is important, and everything is contributing in the way that Google sees and reads and categorize and labeling the entity. So what I recommend you is also monitoring the place topics, and basically recommend you to use the words. This was words of trust, like a professional house, team, pricing, Christmas lights, communication, jobs, a season, whatever, into the content of your website. And also, you can also further additionally includes all these keywords into the content of your location pages, and it's important. We also do it. We also do it, and we also test the results. So whatever I'm telling you is proven, at least for us, of producing results. Okay, so you can insert, you can outreach clients asking if they can please leave reviews, providing a couple of examples for them, and you can say, we know you're busy, you don't have enough time, so we create a couple of examples. Feel free to use the best examples that best reflect your experience with us. You can leave in the email a couple of examples where you have been inserting keywords in, and you can also reinforce your content, landing pages, location pages, home page, and also the business post using words of trust, the most relevant keywords that are popping up from the place topic section. Okay, you are doing good here. Very good in terms of hyperlocal details. Portland, Salem. What I recommend you, I will also insert all the nearby areas, okay, like Sun River, Jefferson County, okay, whatever, into the business description. I have been also reading like lots of people getting a little bit pissed. They say that the business description doesn't influence the ranking. So it doesn't influence the ranking directly, but it does influence the ranking indirectly, because when people sees and read the description of your business, and they can find correlation of where your business is, on which area does your business operates, they will more likely click on your listing. And if you are getting more clicks, if Google sees that the engagement is there and people are engaging with your listing, especially people that are close to your business location, you will start to, of course, to get more clicks. Google will see more engagement, more clicks, more interaction, and especially if the interaction and the clicks and the visits, the hits are sticking to the location. So, for example, they enter from after reading the business description, right? And then they check the pictures and they see the pictures that they look so nice, and they will start to check your product and services. And then they click to driving request direction, and they click to the website, or they give you a call. Google My Business has been created because Google My Business is the perfect environment for Google to track all the journey, and they are tracking how people are entering into your business listing and how they interact with each element. And this is the exact reason why with GMB Crash we create the business audit that goes through each section of the business listing, because we want to make like an instantaneous picture of what's working for the top three and try to reverse all the elements that can be improved. Or, for instance, how we can better understand why Google is rewarding a specific listing, what they do differently than us, and how we can further improve. So GMB site link analysis, I've been checking your website, which is Christmas Light Factory. And what I notice is like you need to add more geolocation mentions. So for example, if you look at holidayhelpband.com, they are mentioning Oregon quite a lot into the home page. So I don't see any geo mention on the home page of your website. And since the home page is the one that you are linking to the business listing, I strongly recommend you that you rewrite the content, including like primary category, additional categories, more geo mention, all the service area that you are mentioning, and then you can link back from the home page to the location pages. So be also sure that you are not overdoing here. You are not inserting too much content about the service area, and just be sure that you are actually serving all the area that you are pointing here. And if you serve different area or so many areas, what I recommend is like building the actual location pages. Okay, so start adding value into the location pages, and when you build the location pages, be sure that you are also mentioning primary category, additional category, explaining what type of service, how they can reach you, how you can also add like pictures of previous work that you have done in that specific location, or you can embed like reviews that are coming from from any users that you have been serving into that specific location, and etc. Okay. Another thing that I recommend every time you do a post here in Instagram, there is also the possibility to include a location, and the same goes to Facebook. So I recommend you like using social media to create like more geo relevance, since also Google sees the social media as the main two social media profiles which are linked attached to your business profile. Okay, and then I recommend like improving the speed. So the home page speed here, it's calculated, is expressed in milliseconds. So you need to improve the page speed a little bit. I recommend you like adding more content. into your website, building location pages, reinforcing the content about geolocations, location pages, inserting like more information about additional and primary categories, fixing your business post and linking back the business post to the location pages, to the service pages, and etc. Okay. What I also recommend is, let me see this. Okay. I recommend you like adding a specific section where you explain in deep the services, okay, that you do. Let me check at this. Okay, this is also good. Maybe you can try to expand the content here a little bit based on what you do. And let's have a look at the rest. You also got like a good domain authority, since that your website got a good amount of backlinks. We are also working on adding like more a new section here in the GMB Crash Audit, where we basically collect more information about the backlinks. Let me see. This is okay. This is okay. You also get CTR, which is pretty good. You're probably getting like a lot of branded searches. Or what I recommend is like you should also linking through GMB Crash, linking back the property to the GMB Crash system and access the analytics and see where the majority of the words and the query are coming from, how people finds you, which keywords are they using, and you can also use those keywords to create like new business posts with the same method that I show here. Okay, you can start with this. I also recommending like getting rid of for look. You can also, guys, download this ScreenFrog. So ScreenFrog, it's a crawler. It allows you to crawl websites to gain a lot of different insights about the architecture of the website, indexed pages, page titles, meta description, meta keywords, H1, H2, whatever. Let's have a quick look here. I want to see if there is any crawling issues. What I also recommend is like inserting all the H1, all the H2, avoid H1 or H2 duplicates, avoid like having low content pages, and see if you can improve somehow the amount of content on low content pages. Okay. This is a free tool, guys. It's a ScreenFrog. Anybody can download it. Okay, so it's almost done. Let's have a look. Source code. Okay. It seems like that Screaming From is not detecting a few 404 pages, but you better check the website and see if you how many 404 pages you have got, because I saw from your business post that some of the business posts are linking back to 404 pages. Okay. Meta descriptions are all the same for all the pages. So it doesn't make any sense to me, this. Okay, so you need to improve the meta description. You have to you need to get like a unique meta description for each page. Okay, you don't need to insert meta keywords. You are also stuffing like meta keywords here, which is not a good thing at all. You don't need to add meta keywords. Okay, meta keywords is something obsolete. You don't need to do this. Okay, you can just skip this and just leave it empty. And then you need to add H1. You see also the your home page is also missing the H1, which should be your main keywords plus geolocation. H2, you are missing like 10, missing 9, H1, and that's it. So you need to improve quite a lot of stuff, and I think you got quite a lot of work to do now. Okay, so that's it for now. I encourage you to keep tracking of the results and see how you can improve things that I mentioned in the video. Let's keep in touch. If you have any question, please send me a message, and I wish you a great day. Okay, thank you again.